Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. Alright, then I haven't done one of these types of videos on my original channel in a good while, and I should get back to it because it's just exhausting, because people are stupid, I guess you can say. So yes, of course, I'll give a quick shout out to my second channel on Elvis as well. Both things will be posted down below in the description box. Anyway, do you ever feel the urge to punch somebody? Or is that just me? Or do you have that urge like 3 times today or earlier? Ugh. But of course, obviously, I'm talking about this one religious individual. He wants to stand by the truth because he has all the answers apparently. Oh boy. So yes, he has something to do with the mayor being elected as a lesbian. How dare you do that? And he's gonna on and say that the United States America had failed to do the right thing. So of course he wants to say more commentary over the subject matter. So here we go. She probably gets way more pussy than you do. Is that what it is? You're just jealous? Who cares anyway? I mean, really. All right, here we go. Whatever.
We stepped forward last year and challenged this mayor. We knew we were taking on a formidable situation. We knew the reality of politically of the city of Houston. And frankly, we had allowed a lesbian mayor to be elected because most of the churches were asleep and just didn't care.
So you're telling me, in the grand scheme of things, a lesbian is incapable of having good qualities as a mayor? So you're not saying it has nothing to do with that? Maybe she knows what she's doing and whatnot. She's not incompetent like some people around here might be. Which of course is a form of gaslighting. So politically speaking, the church was just asleep all coincidentally all at the same time. But okay, proceed.
They didn't understand the consequences of putting somebody in political power with the authority of the sword who has literally rejected every element of the created order of God and his word and his.
Well, there you go, lying again. Being a lesbian does not prevent her from being a Christian. You still could be capable of being a loving God individual and be a lesbian at the same time. So how do you know she's not a Christian? It is possible. But why does God care if she likes to eat the carpet? What does that matter? She's a carpet muncher, so what? What does God care? What does Jesus care? What does any of you should care at all? I don't get this.
Truths. Why would we expect somebody to act lawfully when they are living lawlessly? It doesn't make sense. It's irrational. But we have adopted this fractured thinking in the church. And I had pastors tell me, Dave, I know I don't like her lifestyle, but as long as she doesn't.
But Jesus goddamn Christ, this guy. For somebody that's apparently standing for truth, you seem to be lying a lot. Again, it's not a lifestyle. I keep hearing that over and over again. That's a contradiction anyway. That would mean that you're bisexual. That would tell me there's no such thing as being straight. You're just going to automatically choose your sexual orientation on a drop of a hat. That doesn't, then it means you're not straight. It doesn't make any sense when you think about it, if you add logic to it. And if it is a choice, what do you care? It's creepy that you would care.
Shove down our throats. She's probably, she thinks she's a pretty good administrator. No, I'm sorry, but there's only one word for that scripturally, and it's called stupid. Okay, and it's in there, by the way. You can go look it up. And so here's the issue for us.
No, the real issue is that you won't leave them alone. Just mind your business. How is it so hard for you to mind your own business? How is that so complicated? I don't understand any of this. Just mind your business. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just mind your business.
We got what we paid for. So the reality is then it's like the old peace in our time catastrophe. That when you didn't stop the evil.
What the fuck are you talking about? What catastrophe? What disaster? The fuck? What are you on about? This is really faulty logic. What does that have to do with her being a lesbian?
When it was cheap. When it would have been fairly easy to step up and say,
is it just me or the audio is a bit off here? Like he moves for like a few seconds and the audio will come along? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, I guess.
No, not on our watch. You get those tanks back over the border. If when we don't step up and engage and speak truth. And
What about the tanks? What about the border? Something about immigration, right? This is so random. This entire thing is extremely random as all hell. She just wants to live her life. That's it. And the fact that you're being really toxic is the problem. Not her being a lesbian. So what the fuck are you talking about?
build the foundations. What should have happened ultimately is when that activist lesbian ran for office with thousands of churches in that city, it should have been a rising up saying, we don't hate anybody, we're not against.
Oh my god, really? My head. Oh, lesbian, 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 lesbian. Okay, I get it. She likes women romantically. Wink, wink. So, what's the issue? You still didn't explain anything. So, what does all this mumbo jumbo have to do with anything anyway? I don't get the shit. What the hell?
That lives, we're not saying we're going to disenfranchise you from being a citizen, but we understand that because this
Oh, fucking goddamn almighty. See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. This is why we have gay pride and whatnot.
part of you have an agenda
What agenda? Where? Where? What agenda are you talking about? You're not making sense.
to take what you believe and govern it accordingly.
And that's what you're doing. If there's anybody that wants to control anybody, that's you. Sounds like projection to me. Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. It is projection. This is so goddamn dumb, I swear to God.
We understand that those consequences will be bad and harmful for the city. We will not allow that. And by the way, the mayor who lied about everything from the beginning, and she's still lying about this, it's just who she is.
Okay, this doesn't explain anything. So how is it that the city has a lesbian mayor is going to equal to the same that it's going to be ruined? Like San Francisco is going to be ruined, like Los Angeles is going to be ruined, or San Diego, whatever. Like some place is going to be completely fucked up just because she likes cooch. So what? What's the problem? You're just making shit up again.
Literally is one of those that is caught in the snare and the web of her darkness and her condition. And we do pray for her, that God delivers her and sets her.
Why the fuck are you treating her like a kid? Oh, the poor little thing. I'll just pray for her because of her condition is so severe. It is so damn condescending. So again, what's the problem? What's the issue? You still have not explained anything. So what? She likes to kiss other women. So what?
But we're going to make sure she does it after, that she's not mayor of Houston anymore and along the way, because we will not allow that.
All right, that's where his little, whatever you call it, his press conference, I guess, ends. So, bottom line, as it wasn't obvious enough, according to his stupid ass, being a lesbian somehow doesn't mean she's not qualified to be a mayor. She's not suited to be a mayor because of that. As a result of she lacks the moral compass to actually guide a city or town or whatever the case may be. She lacks the responsibilities, I suppose. But how does that equal to that? How is being a lesbian going to negatively affect this exactly? How does that happen? You still didn't explain anything. So okay, being a lesbian equals to not taking responsibilities seriously enough. I don't know how that works out. It also means she doesn't have a moral compass. How does that work out? So how's any of this related to that one thing, horse sex orientation? So how does that work out exactly? And why will God care? Even if you want to add God into this shebang here, even though you really shouldn't, because didn't God create us in His image? So technically speaking, wouldn't you be destroying His image? Wouldn't that mean you're destroying what He created? I don't give me that garbage that somehow the devil intervened. That doesn't even make any sense either because it's what you call a contradiction. If God has this divine plan for very specific events to happen in everybody's lives, that means that this divine plan will be unable to be broken. And if it's broken, then it's not defined. And if that's not defined, then that means God is not perfect, which will contradict the idea that God is supposed to be perfect. So once you put in amounts of critical thinking, this entire thing just falls apart quite easily. And again, Why does God care so much who she sleeps with? That is so goddamn creepy. It's creepy. It's so weird. Why does God care so much? I don't know. All right, let me just wrap it up here because it's just something I want to do real quick because I haven't done, like I said earlier, folks, I haven't done one of these videos on my original channel in a while, so I just thought I'd just get to this real quick and just talk about some nonsense. Just talk about some weird. This is so bizarre. It's creepy. It's very creepy when you think about it. But okay, whatever. I don't know why that's such a big deal. I still don't get it. Personally, I don't care if she wants to sleep with women, men, or both. I don't care. She's an adult. She can do whatever she wants as long as she gets the job done. As a mayor, I probably don't give a shit what she does in her spare time, really. Anyway, that'll be it, folks. Just so fucking stupid. Here we go. See ya.